This is the Tillman Bridge that was built to be able to bypass driving over the Hoover Dam. Quite an engineering feat. The pillars?
Yeah.
Kind of a long walk to come over here, but we need to come over here. We need to walk over here and see that.
And video here too.
Yeah. It's an awesome view looking off of this thing.
Live. And you can talk after the video and walk around here and live. Okay. Very interesting.
Okay, right behind Jai is the overflow. If the water were to ever get back up there again, these are the intake towers and Hoover Dam, and Tillman Bridge is above it. The dam that shaped the Southwest, Hoover Dam.
Taking step down at Hoover Dam. Good exercise today.
I don't know if they've intentionally disabled these because the water hasn't been up here since I think the 80s, sometime in the 80s. But anyhow, these are Tainer gates, and if the water level comes up to the point to where it's going to start to overflow, the water can go in through these inlet areas here, and it'll actually float these gates to where it'll give it an extra 8 or 10 feet of freeboard and hold the water back to stop flooding downstream. But I see it looks like they're in the process of doing some repairs or maintenance. They've got the inspection covers open so they can go down and inspect inside. They're steel gates that are shaped just like that piece over there on the wall. So if the water does end up going over the spillway here, which is very extreme, it'll go into this channel here and exit out of those big tubes, and it'll take a lot of water out. Jai is here doing an inspection. Here is an example of what I'm talking about. You can see where 1983, where the water went over, it was the record high level. It went over this area right here where we're standing, and at that point the dam was full, backed up behind it. You see the intakes there. So just imagine the water going over this and blowing out of those big tubes at the other end. We might be able to see them when we go across the dam. We're on top of Hoover Dam now, and actually looking down the face of the dam on the downstream side, and you see the hydro generating stations there. On the left hand side is the Arizona generation and water discharge. On the right hand side is Nevada power generation and water discharge. And looking on over at the dam over here, it's amazing the way they built this thing. It's so deep, and look how far it is from the river to the Tillman Bridge. People are up on top of it looking down. It's amazing. We've got a friend that is helping us out doing a little piece of video here showing the dam downstream.
So beautiful. Very beautiful. Beautiful. So beautiful, huh?
We can't get in a position to see it, but the outlet tunnels from the overflow are, one of them, you can see the top point of it right there, and the other one is behind this wall. So whenever it goes to overflow, those things will be blowing mean amount of water out of them. We can't see them from this side though. From this side of the dam, you can barely see the piece of the corner sticking up right there, I believe, where the outlet discharge from the spillways is. So that's the left side from the Arizona side. You can see here from this side of the dam how much they had to cut through the solid rock and how they built this structure going up. Pretty cool looking. Note the way the power deals are all overhanging towards the dam, but anchored back to be able to run the power onward. The hard part of the trip now, we gotta go back. We left the dam, we gotta go back up the stairs. This is where you can go for the Hoover Dam tours, and back there is where the food and gifts are. Beautiful down below.
Food and gift at Hoover Dam.
So if you like our content, please reach down at the bottom of the slide and subscribe. I appreciate it. This is Bobby and Kyle. Time to get out.